Hello everyone, welcome to the 2022 Grandville 4th of July Parade. Look out above, flyover right now by the Hooligan Flight Team. They've opened this parade here at Granville for a handful of years recently, and they are back this year with their 3-playing crew. And here they come once again down Wilson Avenue here at Granville. We're parked here at the Granville Middle School, which is where we'll be watching and announcing the parade today. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Ben Frizzle. Joined alongside me is Brian Waring. And Brian, it's 4th of July. It's Independence Day. We are Americans, home of the free, land of the brave. There's no better day, Brian, than Independence Day.
Yeah, we get. As I think about it, for July 4th, you got to think of those people that have fought and continue to fight for our freedoms that we all enjoy here on the soil of America. And I think it was like 12 years ago, I got some sad news in my family, but I lost an uncle on July 4th, and he did serve in the one of the military academies, or in the military, and it's always a sad thing to remember, but we always remember those people that have fought that curious fight, and it's nice to see that the Hooligan Flight Team is here today.
After they're finished here in Granville, we're going to scoot over to Allendale, who's also having 4th of July festivities. Fireworks coming up later tonight here at Granville, although some impending weather might cause some issues for that, so stay tuned if you're planning on going to the fireworks.
I'd like to thank our volunteers out there today. Even though it's warm outside, they're braving the weather for us.
It looks like we'll have another pass here from the Hooligan Flight Team 3 planes, one of them including a T-34. Great to see them out here there providing us some parade flyovers there on 4th of July.
As the parade is slowly making its way down here down in Wilson. It takes quite a long time here, so it's nice to see the flyover at the same time, and here is the parade.
Well, the parade's now finally made it over here to us here, and starting off here is the city of Granville. They kicked off with Chief Paul Ingram from the police chief there, fire truck, which is a little bit down the ways. Or pardon me, there's actually there's a small pickup there, and also a Department of Public Works truck.
The fire department is driven today by their fire chief, Mr. Mike May. Is in the driver's seat of the red vehicle right behind there on the screen for you. He's the police chief. The fire chief, and the police chief has graciously joined us today too, as we can see there.
Well, we thank both of them for their service there, including the Department of Public Works. They play a big part in the city there, making sure that everything runs smoothly there with city water and other city-run materials.
They help out with the parks too, keep the parks clean. Next on your screen is the Granville Cub Scout Packs 3391 and 3392. They're carrying their banner there, yes. And they also have a trailer behind that.
A lot of Cub Scouts out there. Great to see the Cub Scouts here and the service they provide to our community there, and if they continue through there, they'll become Eagle Scouts.
Yeah, they hosted a pancake breakfast this morning at the Granville Middle School cafeteria. It started bright and early at 7 o'clock and stopped at 9:30 this morning.
Well, right behind them is the VFW Post 702. The Veterans of Foreign Wars in the United States is comprised of combat veterans of World War II, the Korean, Vietnam, and Gulf Wars, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and Afghanistan. The auxiliary is comprised of family members of current and past members. Any veteran who wishes to become a member, give them a call, 616-581-1245.
And right behind that, you see the black, look like vehicle, as you see on the screen there is the VFW, but behind that one is the Military Order of the Purple Heart, chapter number 91. Military of the Order Purple Heart Chapter 91 is a combat wounded veterans organization. General George Washington originated the Purple Heart, first called a badge of military merit, on August 7, 1782. Those who shed their blood in combat. And we, behind that one,
that's the Grand Rapids Home for Veterans. And we see some veterans there on the trailer. Thank you for your service, guys and gals out there. The reason that we're doing this parade today is because of them. They're the Veterans Homes bus with a float pulled behind them with the veterans on it from the Grand Rapids Home for Veterans, and thanks to the home as well for serving those veterans who have served us.
Yep. It's nice to see the veterans from multiple wars out there today.
And great to see the public here as well acknowledging them here as all are standing and clapping, and that's fantastic to see here at Granville.
Yep, that's showing them proper and due respect. And behind that is the Vietnam Veterans of America. Michael J. Boast, chapter number 18 in that white car. And it's kind of loud here coming. It's not real loud, but I'd like to thank AMR Ambulance for joining us. It's right behind them. AMR Ambulance serving the community since 1952.
It's like that Prius there is the Vietnam Veterans of America, and of course the AMR, of course, is that ambulance. A little bit of a break in the action there. You see the fire truck lagging behind. Some events that have already happened here for Granville 4th that you may have not known about. On this past Saturday was the Buck Creek YMCA Run/Walk. That was on Saturday, July 2nd, 8 a.m. If you want to join that in the future, make sure you sign up. And also the John Davis Memorial Game at Wedgwood Park, which is badges versus hoses. That was at 7 p.m. there. That's a great one to go out to as well to support both our fire and police communities as they play a friendly but fierce community softball game.
Yes, that usually gets a lot of participation from the families too. Like, you know, the sons and daughters also play in that game, and it supports the John Davis Memorial Game, or John Davis, who was I think it was a police officer or a firefighter.
This is the 52nd annual 4th of July parade, and this one's had some big names at it. Vice President Mike Pence came here in 2017 and walked the entire length of the parade. That was a long, hot day as well. If you were there, if you were at the parade, you know. If you tried watching it on WCET, you couldn't, because the Secret Service, our live signal comes over the cell towers, and they happen to jam those. As Granville Fire Department's engine 52 passes us. That truck there looks like it just got some spit shine. Very nice looking fire truck there. There it is there. Beautiful looking truck there. Granville Fire Department doing the job there, making sure they look proud and presented here at the Granville 4th of July parade here in 2022.
Yes, we're getting another break here, but a word from the fire department is that they're going to buy a new engine to replace one of their aging engines. We're going to have that one soon to be in service here shortly.
Well, as we wait for the Grandville Cheerleaders to make their way down here, a couple other events that are happening, have happened or happening today, including that pancake breakfast, which was 7 to 9:30. Thank a Hero Station, which I'm happy to see Granville have there. That was 7 to 9, where you walk up to a veteran and thank them for their service. Like to see that. Hopefully that comes back next year. Of course, they had the flag raising ceremony at 8:30. They have an arts and crafts show that'll go the length of today. We already had the flyover and the parade currently happening. Food vendors will be here throughout the day as well, all the way to dark. They have Kids Zone activities starting at 2, live music starting at 4:30, and of course fireworks at dark. All of that pending the weather. Again, we have some weather coming in later today. We're not sure when it's going to hit, but here comes the Grandville cheerleading squad. Looks like they're going to do a performance for us here. Of course, this is Granville Public Schools and the high school cheerleaders. Let's see what they have. Let's go Dogs indeed. Great job, ladies.
Yes. Go Dogs. So you'll see those on the sidelines here for the football season. They always try to pep up the crowd. It's nice to see that done. Next is the Grandville City Council. I know at least 2 of the city council members are not present today, but today is Randy Galleros. He is on a bicycle, as you see him riding there, and J.R. Vanderwall is also walking in the parade, and I think there was Paul Troost. I thought I saw him walking too. So thank them that they serve the community. You can watch the city council meetings every other week on WCTV. We tape them every other week, and that's my pride and joy.
Well, we thank Granville for their support of WCET as well, including the city of Hudsonville, for proudly supporting the station. We proudly support them. Right behind the city council is the Grand Rapids Antique Car Club. This club started in 1979. We participate in many parades and visited many nursing homes. We share the love for our antique cars and trucks and to show them off and to enjoy the fellowship of our other old car enthusiasts. Got some beautiful looking cars there. See a Bel Air, a nice El Camino there, and a beautiful Cadillac there, the white car. Cadillac coming down the road.
Looks like a Ford Mustang coming up.
No, Brian. You are mistaken, sir. That is a El Ranchero.
The red one?
The red one there. That was Ford's answer to the El Camino.
Oh, okay.
It obviously did not last long since Brian thought it was a Mustang.
Hey.
But some beautiful looking cars. The Bel Air looks real sharp there. The Chevy.
Yep.
As that one comes on down.
It's nice to see some people taking care of their cars. And get to show them off to those people that, like in the nursing homes, that don't get to see them. And so they can remember, cars are fast.
Another Cadillac there in the back. Not entirely sure what our car there with the 7-inch wings are. Watch walking around there. You might cut yourself there with a metal, but maybe an old Pontiac, maybe an Oldsmobile. I'm not entirely sure what that car is there. I apologize for that. For the Antique Car Club. I should know my cars. I'm a big car guy myself. Regardless, it's beautiful. All these cars here are absolutely spectacular today. Certainly maintained well by their owners and taken care for. And Brian, looks like we got a Super Beetle in the back.
Yes, the yellow car. The yellow Beetle is a 1973 Super Beetle. And Kris Ponstein is driving that one today and is the original owner. Drove this car for 13 years, scrapping the inside of the windows in the winter and sweating like crazy during the summer of 1986. Got a luxury one with heat and air conditioning since then. Drove it occasionally for a parade for the Metro Cruise in days that are not too hot or too cold.
That's a beautiful looking Beetle there. Nice bright yellow. Looks like we got the Granville Marching Band coming up behind us here. Let's see what they have to play for us. Well, great job there. In WCET volunteer Will Burdick on snare.
If you catch him, he's right
there with the hat.
There in the hat on the far end. It's nice to see that the band is taken care of today with some water and misting there too, because it is quite warm out today.
Right behind them, Brian, is the Friends of Buck Creek.
Yes, the Friends of Buck Creek. His mission is to improve water quality and enhance the beauty of Buck Creek, a rare urban trout stream that runs through Granville. So join them on Facebook. And I don't know what their Facebook page is, but you can join them on Facebook.
I imagine you just type in
Friends of Buck
Creek and it'll probably come up.
Yep.
They do a great job there down with Buck Creek cleaning that place up there. So if you're passionate about our community in Buck Creek, give them a hand.
Yep.
Right behind them is State Rep Tommy Brann and County Commissioner Stan Ponstein. Both are running for public office and are vying for your support.
If Tommy's walking that parade, I know he is. He's probably giving out his famous steaks from Tommy Brann's Steakhouse.
I think I'll take a steak.
I would too.
Medium rare, please. Ribeye or New York strip. Any steak acceptable, but I have a
Right.
preferred. There it is, Tommy Brann for State Senate. So great to see both of those guys out here as they are running for public office.
Yep.
Election is November. Primaries are early August. So make sure to get ready for those.
There's Tommy right there walking with a bag. And behind that is Vredevog Heating and Cooling, which I kind of dislodged our talking points here, so I got to go find it. It's a little out of order right now.
So Vredevog Heating and Cooling has been serving West Michigan since 1964 with a commitment to excellence and showing others we care. We specialize in heating, cooling, and plumbing for residential customers located in Grand Rapids, Lansing, Battle Creek, and Kalamazoo, and along the lake shore. Whether you need your air conditioner replaced, maintenance on your heating system, or a new water heater, our team is here when you need us most.
It was behind that is the Selden. I can't say it now. Usually I can. Sheldon Shrine Street Racers. The Sheldon Shriners. DUP Hospital Transportation Van, followed by up to 11 Indy 500 style go-karts.
Great. I'd like to take one of those carts for a spin if they wouldn't mind. It looks like that's a fun time.
Yeah,
I don't know how many opportunities you get to ride a go-kart down at Wilson Avenue.
Especially look that kind of vehicle that you don't see quite too often. Only if you go like to Craig's Cruiser or something like that, you can try one out.
Here comes Rock Urban Church. They're located over Chicago Drive area by the now former Granville. That restaurant has closed. Tough times there for the Granville. Certainly happy for the support they've given and delicious food. Let's hear what Rock Urban has for us. Well, that's quite the float from Rock Urban. Every year they always impress. They certainly take some time and money and effort into that float this year. And that's something that might win float of the year there, Brian.
Yeah. What it says on their float is one God. It had a bald eagle on the front. And I probably took some time to build that too. So it was quite a good float there. I got some of the looks like some of the people that go to the church walking along the parade route today.
Well, good to see Rock Urban out here, and as always, in good floats.
Yep. Love Your Neighbor, formerly known as Love Inc. Love Your Neighbor is a ministry that serves under-resourced family in Hudsonville, Jensen, and Granville. Existing to celebrate this 4th of July with the Granville community. And I'm really excited.
Well, always a good time when you go to Love Inc., or as now they're called now, Love Your Neighbor. I know a lot of people, including myself, still call them Love Inc., so that's going to take some getting used to. But some great finds there.
Love's Treasures is their resale shop.
So good to see Love Your Neighbor, formerly Love Inc. here. Right behind them is John Gibbs for Congress. John Gibbs is the only Republican candidate, is a Republican candidate for United States Congress in Michigan's new 3rd Congressional District. He is the only Republican primary candidate endorsed by both President Donald Trump and Dr. Ben Carson. Looks like they've got themselves a Beetle. That's the second Beetle of the parade, if you're keeping count. This one here is certainly of the new age.
Yep. So if you think John Gibbs is your candidate for Congress, you can vote him in. He's got quite a following too.
Yeah, he does. Big group.
Yeah.
Overcast day here today for the 4th of July parade. Again, some weather potential coming later tonight.
Yep.
Certainly a nice breeze, though, right now. That breeze definitely feels good. You see the breeze there with the flags that they're carrying and also on the telephone poles, or the electric lines, I should say. Great time.
Yes, and that Jeep right there is 91.3 WCSG Radio. 91.3 WCSG brings your family-friendly, commercial-free Christian music wherever you are. So let WCSG be the soundtrack to your summer on the radio or at WCSG app, wherever you are.
And coming right behind them is Good News Distribution. Here comes Good News Distribution with a truckload of good seed, free Bibles, and Christian resources. Good News Distribution has, in the past 10 years, distributed semi-loads of Bibles and Christian resources, starting right here locally and worldwide. The past 3 years, Good News Distribution has produced over 40,000 trucker New Testament outreach Bibles. If you want to learn more, check them out at their website, goodnewsdistribution.com, or join our annual Seed Sour Celebration this Saturday, July 10th, 4 to 8 a.m., Wedgwood Park. Food, ministry, and free concert provided by Roger Barkley Jr. and the Redemption Band.
I think it's supposed to be Celebration.
Yeah, they got to check their spelling there.
Yep. It talks a lot about,
That semi is theirs.
Yep.
Love to see the semis out here, the big rigs. I've heard that there's going to be a potential candidate for the best looking semi later in the parade. From what sources have told us.
See one, still on the screen, so we'll get to the next one here shortly. And here it comes. Committee-elect Nicholas Christensen. Nick is looking to be the next judge in the 58th District Court, which includes the city of Granville. Today, Nick works as an assistant prosecutor here in King County, earning the trust of the residents of Granville in the out of the courtroom. Nick now plans on using his experience to be our next judge. To learn more about Nick, please visit Christensen459th.com. And remember to pick Nick for your vote for a judge you can trust.
And right behind them is Vote Common Good West Michigan. Vote Common Good West Michigan is a nonprofit working with faith leaders, elected officials, political candidates, and community activists to inspire voters for the common good in Ottawa and Kent counties.
Bub Roof Inc. Here to celebrate and appreciate your independence and freedom is your local roofer, Above Roofing. A family-owned and operated business, Above Roofing has been protecting our most valuable assets for over 25 years. Whether it's your home, business, or your place to worship, they're here to repair and replace shingled roof and offer the best workmanship and warranties in the industry.
And right behind them is a Granville City Department of Public Works truck and a huge snowplow on that. I'm sure that's got a couple folks at home upset to see that on there. But winter is coming. We're already past the summer solstice, so every day is one day closer to snowfall.
We don't want to think about we don't want to think about Big Bertha come down our street.
People have already probably turned off their TVs after I said snow was coming.
Grand Rapids Comic-Con.
And there they are.
Is our next. Yep. That's the red pickup there. Grand Rapids Comic-Con. Held at downtown Grand Rapids in the Lost Place, I believe, is where they have that. I believe it's in August, if I remember right.
There's a Granville City Police vehicle coming down the road. Not entirely sure which deputy is driving that car today there, but still looks pretty nice.
Nice.
No light bar on the top, you notice there, so maybe this is a sneaky vehicle, one that sneaks around and tries to get you blowing that red light or something. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to talk to Chief about that one.
Yep, like to thank them for protecting our streets here in Granville.
Looks like also we've got ourselves more Department Works trucks. I haphazard a bet, Brian, that one on the right used to be a part of the fire department.
Yeah, I think it's one of her former. That's a good use of of a truck, a fire truck. Use it with their DPW. Get it multiple life too.
Well, we got a nice cool car coming down the road. We're not entirely sure what organization they're for. Looks like he might be a straggler from that Vietnam crew that was earlier in the parade.
Yep. As we fill a little gap time here. Thanks for watching the 52nd annual Grandville 4th of July Parade. Everybody knows what that is. That's a school bus. And that is Grandville Public Schools Transportation. Fun group of people from Grandville Public Schools Transportation Department.
And I'm sure they're hiring, so if you're interested in getting in transportation, now's a good time to do it. Wages on that industry are going up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested, you don't have to have a CDL to apply. You can get that after the fact. And good time to do that now during the summer as well, as school is out for the summer. So give Granville Transport or Hudsonville Transport a call if you're looking to get into the school busing industry. Good looking yellow truck or yellow bus there. They've cleaned that up.
Yeah, and I was told that's the safest mode of transportation around, transporting kids to school.
And right behind that school bus is Gypsum Supply Company. Here at Gypsum Supply Company with their 7-story boom truck. Gypsum Supply is the industry leader in building materials for both commercial and residential projects, with locations throughout Michigan and Ohio. They have a wide variety of products from contractors and homeowners. Gypsum Supply has been in business since 1997. Good to see them out. There's their truck there. 7-story boom truck, I believe. That's a big one. Holy cow.
If you go 7 stories, you think average height of a building, a floor is probably, 12 feet maybe? That's quite tall.
Looks like we've got a bit of a break here in the action. I think we missed the committee to elect John Wetzel. I believe he was right behind that Gypsum Supply truck. As we wait for the parade route to get a little closer, just want to give a quick shout out to those who have sponsored the parade: the Stars and Stripes donors, Digital Tool and Die Incorporated, First United Credit Union, Forge Industrial Staffing, Give 'em a Break Safety, Granville Eye Care, Granville Printing Company, Costers and DeVries Painting, Premier Granite and Stone LLC, River Valley Title LLC, URMI Grant Mark Lodging, and Williams & Company Financial Services. Nope, there's John Wetzel right there. We thought we missed him. Here he comes down the road, John Wetzel. He is running for public office. So if you feel so inclined, give John Wetzel your vote. This year is one of the shorter Grandville 4th of July parade entries. Just over 50 floats and participants this year. When Mike Pence came, they had 120. Now, granted, that was probably because the vice president was in town. There's a lot of people going to be there, but 120 is the most they've had. This year we're just over 50. So if you're looking to get involved in the 4th of July parade potentially for next year, sounds like there's plenty of room for you to get an entry in there. So make sure to get a hold of Granville City Hall. Let them know you want to fill out an application for the parade. Also have their December parade for the Christmas time. So if you
and they also have some stuff in the New Commons downtown. It's right by the library, in between the library and Chicago Drive there, and they have multiple events there throughout the year. The Fall Fest, among other things. And Teresa Mindering is the leader of the Granville DDA. So if you want to participate in anything like that, you can always come down to downtown on the Commons. And also the Farmers Market happens this time of year, so that's also in the Commons area.
Yep. And here comes Rebounderz, which I know a lot of our youth have been to. A fun time over there at Rebounderz. Rebounderz is West Michigan's premier family entertainment center. Located right in Jamestown at Chicago Drive in Cottonwood, Rebounderz is a perfect destination for birthday parties, field trips, youth groups, corporate events, or just your family and a couple of friends. Rebounderz features the area's largest ninja course, several trampoline activities, a huge state-of-the-art laser tag arena, many escape rooms, and a brand new backlight mini golf course. This summer, ditch the heat and humidity, get some great exercise, and have a blast to Rebounderz. There's their mascot on top of the truck, the green and blue guy.
I bet he's
not sure what he's supposed to be, but happy to see him.
It looks like he might be a little kind of warm as it's warm out today. It's in the former Handy Andy store, if you know where in Jensen, if you know where that is. That's where Rebounderz is. It's kind of right by Gordon Foods store there. There's also a AutoZone in that general area, just right off of Chicago Drive. Hancock Chimney Service. Hancock Chimney Service is a local chimney inspection, cleaning, and repair company here in West Michigan. We are a family-owned and operated company that have been in business for over 40 years. We pride ourselves on quality and integrity, and all while making our community safe, one chimney at a time. So if you need your chimney cleaned out, you can call Hancock Chimney.
Well, good to see Hancock out here. You don't hear a whole ton about chimney service, it seems, much anymore, but certainly Hancock provides it. So if you do still have a chimney in your house, give them a call. They're very dangerous there if you have buildup there. Certainly the cause of many house fires. Nobody wants that. So make sure you have their chimney cleaned. Hancock will do it for you.
You never know what can come down a chimney. Sometimes if you get a huge wind with a tree, the tree branches can come down right down your chimney if you don't have a cover on it. But they'll do it for you. Clean your chimney. Keep them clean.
And right behind Hancock, what can Brann do for you? That UPS truck there is a tractor with a 28-foot trailer, and they are handing out waters today. So great to see that out of UPS. Taking care of some folks here. It's a hot one out here. It's approaching 90 degrees here during the 4th of July parade, and good to see a UPS out there. Not one I think has been in the parade before, so good to see UPS choosing to support our communities and hand out some water as well. Much needed water.
Yep. I always see one of those brown trucks around all the time, delivering packages to homes. Meals on Wheels, Western Michigan. Up next is Meals on the Wheels, Western Michigan. It is a kitchen, and its offices are located right here in Granville. The organization has been around since 1984 and is on mission to create a community where no senior is hungry or forgotten. They provide quality nutrition services in a supportive environment to promote the health and independence of older adults in Kent and Allegan counties.
And right behind them is Keys for Kids Ministries. Kids for Kids. Keys for Kids is a Christian publication and radio broadcast celebrating 80 years of igniting a passion for Christ in kids, teens, and families worldwide.
Yep, I always remember Keys for Kids. You get it's like a little book. It had Bible messages in it.
Oh, great to see them out here.
Yep, Keys for Kids Ministry. Mental Health Foundation of West Michigan. Be Nice. Be Nice is an upstream mental health and suicide prevention program with an action plan that works. Be Nice is a 4-step action plan: notice, invite, and challenge, empower. Be Nice equips individuals with knowledge and confidence to take what it takes on mental health and suicide prevention.
Right behind them, 3 trucks from Grand Valley Towing. Some good-looking trucks there of some different varieties. Excuse me. Good to see Grand Valley Towing out here. My wife's had to call them once before, locked the keys in her car, and we were over in Allendale, so we had to give Grand Valley Towing a call.
We've used them too. We were stuck at the Hudsonville Fairgrounds one time and had to use them. And the next vehicle you see on your screen is Clisco Incorporated.
Good-looking
Sounds like they're battling there with their horn with somebody else. Must be one of those tow trucks there from Grandville Towing. They're having fun with it.
Well, good to see them out here. There, good-looking truck. Love the trailer.
Yeah.
Well done there by that company. There, great to see them. Yeah, check that trailer out. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Probably supporting our troops. Right behind them is Peter Meyer for Congress. Congressman Peter Meyer is running for Congress again, but this is the first time we're seeing him in the parade, as his district will now include the city of Granville, Wyoming, and Kentwood. Congressman Peter Meyer is an Army veteran, former humanitarian aid worker across the globe, and the grandson of Fred Meyer, who founded the Meyer grocery chain. He currently represents the 3rd Congressional District, and the reason we're seeing him there is he did that redistricting there for congressional districts here in the state, and his district has moved into the city of Granville, Wyoming, and Kentwood. So if you're a resident of the city of Granville, he'll be on your ballot as we get ready, Brian, for Kids Unlimited Activity.
Yes. Kids Limited Activity Center is building confidence and inspiring leaders. Since 1987, they offer fun to competitive gymnastics, or ninja gymnastics, educational preschool, and year-round daycare, starting at 18 months old. Check out their summer camp.
Well, there they are, Ninja, Kids Unlimited. They inspire confident leaders at Kids Unlimited. Well, right behind Kids Unlimited is that beautiful white 1958 GMC truck from Ivanrest Hardware. They've got some store employees passing out candy alongside their logo truck. You see those employees there in the white shirts. Good to see Ivanrest Hardware out here and supporting the parade here in the city of Granville. Here comes more Kids Unlimited as they make their way through, handing out looks like some popsicles. All right. How about you toss one of those over here, pal?
I don't know if they're listening, but
probably not.
I get one of those every Tuesday and Tuesday night trots with one of our volunteers, and I heard he's in the parade, but I have not seen him yet. And I bet, we have Tuesday trot, and that's what he brings. He brings popsicles, same kind of popsicle. You know, they're always good on a hot day like today. Neuro
Fibromatosis.
Yeah. Try to say that one. Fibromatosis, Michigan, or NF Michigan, is a group dedicated to help people find the resources that they need to deal with challenges on NF. Whether it's education, quality healthcare, friendship, or guidance, we help NF patients deal with struggles of NF. NF is the most common disorder you have never heard of.
Well, right behind them is Rainbow Grill and those beautiful percheron horses named both Doc and Prince, pulling the wagon, carrying the Vanderlaan family, and sponsored by the Rainbow Grill of both Granville and Hudsonville.
Yep, and right behind that is Biked. We are a local bike shop in Wyoming. Our company is called Biked. Our slogan is Bike Care Made. easy. At Bike, our mission is to make bicycle repair accessible to anyone. We provide pickup and delivery of all of our customers as well as walk-in service. Riding along the parade route with our company van is our amazing staff and their families. And talking about our volunteer that I was talking about, here's his where he works.
Yeah, that's Weller Truck Parts. Weller Truck Parts, with locations in Wyoming and Granville, is a remanufacturer of medium to heavy-duty drivetrain components in the transportation industry. With 36 locations across the country and over 1,000 employee owners, it is a great place to grow a career. Currently over 50 open positions, 50,
wow,
paid on-the-job training, competitive pay, and benefits, along with being an employee-owned ESOP company. Weller Truck Parts is a destination employer. Check them out, wellertruck.com, or on social media platforms there. There's a bunch of employees there, including one WCT longtime volunteer, John Van Lon, walking. Good to see Weller Truck out here and supporting the Grandville community.
And that's the guy I was talking about, John Van Lon. And you also can see him on In the Zone Live every Sunday night from 9:30 to 11. Bay to Bay Builders is next in our parade. They got a pickup there showing what Bay to Bay Builders is all about.
Yeah, nice looking pickup there. Love to see that pendant flag there on the side. Good to see Bay to Bay here. Right behind them is Bigby Coffee. My wife knows Bigby quite well. Good to see Bigby out here. A lot of locations around here. Good coffee, according to my wife. I'm not a coffee guy myself, so
me either.
I'll pass on any coffee. But good to see Bigby out here. You got the guy wearing the mocha. That's a hot mocha to be wearing.
Oh yeah. Behind that is Carol Glanville for state representative. Representative Carol Glanville is joined with her supporters seeking re-election this November, and she's filling in the seat that was vacated by Mr. Heisinger, not Bill Heisinger, the other Heisinger. Mark Heisinger, the former Walker. He took over for another seat. So they had an election, and Carol Glanville won that seat, and now she's looking to seek your re-election.
Well, right behind them is Kevin Rinks for governor. A car with a banner is being carried by Kevin Rinks for governor. I believe he's the black Suburban.
And right behind that, as you see on the screen, is FedEx Freight, a 28-foot long lift-gate trailer for residential deliveries. FedEx Freight is just one of the many divisions of FedEx. FedEx help fly in crates of formula to help restock the empty shelves, and they also flew from Grand Rapids Airport the COVID vaccine down to other parts of the United States. They're another shipping company, just like UPS was early in our parade. They're another freight or wow, this guy's got some speed.
Yeah, VMAX Transportation. He's showing off a little bit there, hitting a little USA Jake break there. Beautiful truck, though. Nice looking trailer, beautiful truck. Looks like we also missed Raymond Vogt for 3rd District Court of Appeals. They're walking with a banner car behind them. I believe they're right there with Kevin Rinks. But there's a VMAX Transportation.
I like
nice looking. Oh, that bumper up is going up and down. See that there on the front there?
Yeah, do you see what Raymond Vogt's slogan was? Vote for vote. It's spelled different, too. It's V-O-E-T instead of V-O-T-E.
I'll give him 3 points for creativity.
We'll give
0 points for originality.
Right.
Sorry, Raymond.
But nice semi there. It's got the American flags there.
He loves that horn.
Who doesn't love the horn? And last entry on our played list right now. We got a couple more probably behind them, but it's Aero Waste Inc. At Aero Waste, we know what's important. Keeping your business and home consistently serviced is a commitment we intentional about. Our drivers are out there with you for you. Aero Waste, your local West Michigan Waste and Receptacle Service for 20 years. I know they're the waste hauler of the West Michigan Whitecaps, too, and my waste hauler.
Well, good to see Aero Waste out here doing a good job, making sure trash is cleaned up behind everything here.
We make sure the parade route is clean. We don't have to worry about trash being out on the parade route.
Well, and behind Aero Waste looks like the end of the parade there, and as always, the Granville 4th of July parade has ended with the Kent County Sheriff's Mounted Division. 4 sheriff's deputies on top of horses. And it looks like they're having a good time there. Trailer and truck being hauled behind them there. Great to see the Mounted Division out here at the 4th of July parade as always there as these gentlemen serve our communities in the county itself there in Kent, protecting them there via horseback. And, a lot of folks don't understand the importance of them there. They hold a great responsibility in crowd control and other means of enforcement that can be done via horseback. Yeah,
and they get in places that like a sheriff's department vehicle cannot get into, and we see them a lot at Berlin Raceway. Sometimes maybe you might see a Mounted Division help park your car, or maybe at a parade like this and keep the crowd control. What doesn't surprise me, or what most people don't know about a horse is they're not afraid of maybe a firework or a gunshot, because they're very well trained to do this. Even a kid coming up running, wouldn't scare them, because they know what it takes to be a Mounted Division part of their posse.
Well, that's the end of the parade there. Looks like we've got a Department of Public Works and Police Department bringing up the tail end of the parade. Just want to give another shout out to some streamer donors and the fireworks sponsors. Fireworks sponsors are both Meyer, J&B Electric, Sarah Honda in Granville, AFC, and Precision Door Service. Streamer donors that have helped support the parade include the American Fence Erectors, Country Inn and Suites, Depp Mold and Tooling Incorporated, Extreme Wire EDM Service Incorporated, Grand River Bank, Granville Pediatric Dentistry, H&L Advantage, Hansma Agency, Captain Dykstra and Company PC, Massage My Spa, Metro Truck Trailer Sales, MKD Funeral Directors, Packaging Corporation of America, Rivertown Community Credit Union, Scott Sign LLC, Steenstra's Royal Dutch Bakery, the Architectural Group Incorporated, Tommy's Express, and West Michigan Dermatology. Well, that's it for the parade, folks. We thank everybody for tuning in today here on this beautiful 4th of July. Certainly plenty of events yet to come here if you're looking to come on down here to help celebrate 4th of July here in the city of Granville. But for my co-host, Brian Waring, I'm Ben Fridsman, and everybody here at WCET, thanks for tuning in. We'll see everybody next time. Until then, so long. Thanks for watching.